Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan signed a peace deal with Azerbaijan and Russia, and it looks like surrender on Armenia's part. Russia did not enter the fighting, and it could not overtly support the Armenian cause, while it had to sit and watch the things unfold, with Turkey supporting Azerbaijan. All of this because of the uncertainty around Donald Trump making it back into the White House. Moscow was biding the time for calling for ceasefires and containing the fighting so that as the situation clears in the US presidential polls, Russia would be able to take a more calculated step which will not backfire. Russia was hoping for a Trump re-election, as it has been easier to work with Trump rather than the Democrats. However, Joe Biden and the Democrats have been excessively harsh on Russia, and the Obama administration is a shining example of the same. Putin knows very well, as Democrats come to power, Joe Biden would not miss any opportunity to attack Russia, as it would help to divulge the US's anger away from China and the coronavirus. It is for the same reason that Moscow has refrained from congratulating Joe Biden and is waiting for all to get clarified before making a statement. The peace deal comes in the backdrop of weeks of bloodshed and intense fighting in the Nagorno-Karabakh region. The Azeris have claimed control of most of the territories that they lost during the previous war in the 90s. Azerbaijan had earlier declared that they have taken Shusha, often described as the Jerusalem of the Nagorno-Karabakh, for its religious significance. All of this has led to a lot of anger among Armenians, as these tall claims make the peace deal sound somewhat similar to a surrender. The situation has slipped out of control, with the crowd taking over the parliament and even lynching their own speaker of the parliament. The situation is getting worse in Armenia with every passing moment, and a civil war could be expected. Moscow has now sent its peacekeeping forces into the Nagorno-Karabakh region to maintain peace and make sure that the clauses of the deal are met. Russia knows that if it gets involved in the fighting, the Democrats-led USA would portray them as the villains and the world's attention will divert from Beijing. Considering all this, Russia has decided not to let the emotions dictate terms. And with this peace deal, it has opted to wait for a better opportunity to handle the situation, but in the process, Russia has let Armenia down.